Alright, so a lot of times I've been asked what kind of equipment that I carry with me out on the road, whether it's going to a different country or just in my local area, maybe my backyard. And I do carry quite a bit, maybe not all of this gear at the same time, but for example, I have just a small G-Unit Smooth C stabilizer. It's great for my phone, quick videos, stabilizing. And then I also have a hard drive that I have to carry with me when I go to different countries, when I'm far distances away, and then of course my computer so I can edit and get stuff out right away. We're going to talk about each item here as we go along. Originally today I was going to go into town, into Banff, and shoot some stuff in the Fenlands Trail, but it started snowing outside, so I decided this would be a great time to just get all my stuff together and show you what I have. I guess the first thing I'll talk about is my drone. I have the Mavic Pro DJI. It's really great because it folds up super easily and comes that. So it's very compact, it's lightweight, that's what I'm after. It's got the remote control with it, which is amazing as well. The great thing about this drone in particular is the remote control actually hooks right up to my phone. So I'm able to, as you see, it's my screen, and that's what I look through when I'm flying the drone up in the air. Getting into other things here. So with my drone, I also have 2 more batteries just in case they die. The fly time's around 30 minutes, so it's still pretty good. But I've got this little attachment here, which actually has 2 USB ports. So when it connected to the drone battery, see a full battery, this will actually charge my phone. So I don't need to worry about bringing an external battery pack with me to charge my phone when I'm on the road. Another major thing I always have to bring with me is this Quality bag. It's just a hygienic bag, nothing much in it. Got some deodorant, of course, toothpaste, and a toothbrush. Just the 3 main things you're probably going to need if you're out doing a hike and you got to go out later that night. My hard drive is the Lacy. It's 5 terabytes, so 5,000 gigabytes worth, and hopefully I won't fill it up anytime soon because I've been shooting a lot and I like to always back it up. So here I have my GoPro Hero 5, and with this I always have this handle with me. It's great, allows sound to travel through, just unclips here, GoPro goes in, and voila. So the GoPro Hero 5 is really nice because at 60 frames a second, which I shoot most of my videos at, it actually has in-body stabilization, so I don't have to worry about doing the stabilization afterwards in Final Cut. Another attachment that I have for the GoPro is this mouthpiece, and it just goes in your mouth like this. Yeah, so you get the idea with that one. And then this floating thingy, in case it falls out, and I have an attachment for it. If it does fall out of my mouth, whether I'm out in the water or jumping off of something, and I need to let go, it just drops out and it'll stick on me. So the next thing, as well with my drone, I have my 2 separate batteries. I also have 2 separate batteries for the GoPro backed up, and 2 for the Sony a7R II that I'm shooting with. Of course, I do a lot of my videos on my phone. I do have the iPhone 7 Plus, so it is a little bit bigger than most people have in their pockets, but for me, flying the drone, this extra diameter of a screen is amazing. And not to mention, I love watching videos on it, seeing what's new out there. Next item would be this Energizer light. It's basic, it's just a headlamp. I think I got it for like $20 at Canadian Tire here in Canada. One item that I carry a lot that I don't really tell people about is this Swiss forge knife. It's sweet, it's really sharp. Basically I use this, or keep it with me anyway. I've had really no use for it unless I'm out camping, For my computer, I have this hyperdrive USB connection, so it's actually USB-C, and it connects right into the side of my computer. I do have the new 2017 MacBook Pro, so the only USB ports on it are USB-C. So with this, it allows me to have two USB 3.0 ports, SD card reader, micro SD card, as well as HDMI. So it gives me quite a bit of options. Of course, so with all lenses, they get dirty. I have my quick little pouch here for cleaning. It's got my essential, my blower, I got a lens cloth, some spray, which I probably need to refill pretty soon, some Q-tips. I know a lot of people don't like cleaning their sensor or their camera. I'm pretty hesitant myself, but I am comfortable with my ability to do it, and I've had no issues when I do actually clean it. Then, of course, we have this little guy. And you know, just if I want to brush on my face, no, I'm just kidding. This will actually clean some dust off the lens before I apply the liquid spray. Just in case, I always carry around a ton of these lens cleaning wipes from Zeiss. Just make sure your lens is clean before you start wiping it, because you could cause scratches. One thing I have that maybe not everyone does is a good luck charm, and mine is actually from my friend Natsuki in Japan. She gave me this when she came to visit in France, and I've just had it with me all the time. Of course, I've been unlucky at times, but for the most part, I'd say this thing has worked great. Headphones and a special attachment for the iPhone 7. I always have to bring these with me because you never know where you're going to be editing. So it's great to have them, plug them in the computer, don't have to annoy anybody. And then the attachment is great if I'm out, maybe just on the road, I want to listen to some podcasts or some audiobooks, maybe some music. Of course, to each their own. This little guy is just simple, easy access to a cloth for lens cleaning, so I'll keep that one with me if I'm just going out quickly with my camera and I'm not bringing like my whole setup with me. I guess now I'll get to my lenses, and one that I always carry with me is the 24 to 240. It's f3.5 to 5.6, so it still works great, and because I'm traveling so much, it's one of those ones that I can have attached to me right away, and if wildlife come by, boom, got it. The other lenses that I have is actually on my camera right now. So as I mentioned, I do have the Sony a7R II, and with that I have the Sony 28mm f2.0 with the 16mm fisheye attachment on. So right now what you're seeing is the 16mm fisheye attachment, and I'll actually use my phone to show you what they look like. There you have it. This is all my gear that I bring with me on the daily. For my drone, I have this bag that I put everything into, which I'll show you how I pack it in. I also have this Wander Provoke 31-liter bag, and I'll do a little bit more in-depth review on that after, but I'll show you how all this fits into these two bags. I guess we'll start with putting the drone into the DJI drone. Before I forget, I have this attachment here, which is absolutely amazing when I'm out hiking. I can put my camera onto this piece and it just slides in here, locks into place, it doesn't go anywhere. So that way, if I need quick access to my camera on a mellow trail where I'm not climbing up a mountain, I can just pop it off, take my shot, and clip it back in. Boom. The nice thing about the Wander Provoke backpack is that the camera cube actually comes right out. So if you don't feel like hiking around with your backpack and you want to just put this on, carry it like that, there's also a shoulder strap attachment. It's perfect. And inside, it's all completely customizable to how you would like it. So as I put stuff in here, you'll see how everything fits.